Wait, you can't do a magic trick just yet.
No, I'm gonna do a magic trick.
We're still getting everybody's attention. Okay, do it.
Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, it didn't work because I have ears on under it. Wait, hold on.
I knew you had ears on. Yeah. All right, hold on. Nobody look. Everybody close their eyes. Close their eyes. I'll tell you when to open them. Just close your eyes. No looking.
Listen. I'm gonna make myself disappear.
Some David Copperfield crap here. Ready?
Ready? I'm gonna make myself disappear.
Okay, ready? Abra cadabra. What is this?
That's my hair.
Is this an einhorn? Tail?
My hair is really wet. Oh my god, it's up my nose. Hi.
Hello, everybody. Happy, Merry Christmas Eve. Holiday Eve. If you guys are with family, watching it with family, welcome to a special episode of Grim Up All Night. We didn't get there yet. Okay. Didn't get there yet. If you're watching it by yourself, welcome. This is like 2 years.
2 solid years.
2 solid years.
Ow.
While Jessica's getting ready, everybody's starting to come in.
Yeah. No, because like my hair is wet and it wrapped around my industrial, so it's like pulling my earring really hard. Ow. Vegas. Seen that one.
As soon as you're ready.
One of these days, I'll be ready before we actually roll camera. But I mean, I really have no promises.
Peg 1122. Thank you. All right, ready, Jessica?
Okay. No.
It's been a couple weeks, a couple months. We've been on the road. Things have been crazy, and we're home for the holidays here in Los Angeles. Well, Hollywood, California, which means Christmas Eve. Welcome to another episode of Grim All Night.
Yay.
You screwed it up.
No, do it again.
Welcome to another episode of Grim All Night.
Okay.
Basically, if you're old enough to remember, USA is Up All Night, hosted by Gilbert Gottfried or Rhonda Shear. We're nothing like that. We play worse movies, sometimes better movies. That's right.
I did. I said it. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh.
Well, I haven't talked about my interaction with Gilbert Gottfried in a long time, but I reached out to Gilbert Gottfried one time, and you know what? It was a very unpleasant experience. So
he's a salty fellow.
You got us.
Yeah.
Tonight we're playing a movie called Santa's Sleigh.
Oh, it's so good.
This is one of those movies. We're going to get into it a little bit. We're going to talk about it in just a minute. But Santa's Sleigh is one of those movies. If you've never seen it, you're in for a treat. There is a Santa Claus. We're going to leave it at that. We're not going to go too much into it, but there's a Santa Claus who goes on a bit of a murderous spree. He kicks a dog. He goes fly.
Yeah, nothing is safe.
The whole opening scene to this movie is completely backwards and messed up.
It's definitely a comedy, though.
Yeah. It's a horror movie. It's a comedy. It's a Christmas movie. And you're going to love it if you haven't seen it. The link to tonight's movie we're going to talk about in quite a bit. Do not watch it just yet.
That's mine.
The link to tonight's movie is free. All of our Grim Up All Nights are free. The link is in the description of this video or pinned to the top of the chat. It's free on YouTube. It's free on Peacock TV. You can rent it through any streaming service. And if you have it on DVD, feel free to pop it in your player and watch it that way. We're going to start watching the movie in about 25 minutes. It's 9 o'clock here in Los Angeles. At 9:30, we're going to do a little countdown. We're going to watch the movie. We're going to hang out. We're going to talk and all that happy jazz. Any questions?
I have one.
What is your question?
What's for dinner?
After the movie, we got snacks. Cookies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Whew. This has been a while. We're a little rusty when it comes to this.
It's been a while. Yeah, I know. I was telling guys, if you're hanging out in the chat, if you're just not joining us, hello. But if you're hanging out in the chat, I was saying it's been so long for me that I forgot how to set up the equipment.
It took a minute. We're like, how do you do this? How do you do this? as you know, any kind of
First.
YouTube video that you ever watch, YouTube channel, all the videos are
that sounds
free.
cool.
Just go ahead and watching them. Awesome. If you want to find out how to help Grim Life Collective in any way, shape, or form, all of the pertinent links are in the description of all of our videos, including Super Chat tonight, if you're feeling so inclined. If not, just hang out with us. That's all that matters, is that we're here, you guys are here, and we're having a blast.
That's my excited sound. You know this.
That's all right. You know, what's funny, so, and does everybody know where the link is? Brian. Hey, Michael. Hey, Jess.
Thanks,
Merry
Brian.
Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. You all have to come to Gettysburg. I have all the hot spots. Well,
He's
Brian,
been.
I used to live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
and me and friends used to go to Gettysburg every weekend for
Feliz
some
Navidad.
ghost hunting and all kinds of things. One of my favorite places to investigate in Gettysburg is the triangular field. So Jessica has not been there. Eventually, we're going to go back sometime maybe in 2022.
Yeah, he does look like a purple Freddy, doesn't he? I like this.
That's right.
This pastel purple because it's kind of grayish. That like nice little wash of color, barely.
Well, I have this one, and I also have like a pink and black one too. It's pink and black, right?
It's like a pastel, like barely there. Yeah, I like it. It's really cute.
Oh, yeah.
People are setting off fireworks like it's New Year's Eve. Awesome. Azazio, hi.
So,
I'm recognizing a lot of names, and I'm seeing a lot of new names, which is always nice. Seeing old faces and new faces, we love both.
It's been a bit. As you exploring with Carl, big love, Manchester, UK, around the corner from Ian Curtis's old house.
Oh, hi.
We're hoping
Hi,
if the
Carl.
world opens up in 2022, we're going to be in the UK for at least a month, and Ian Curtis's house and where his ashes are is on our list of places to visit.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout.
Oh, Ricardo. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you. My all-time favorite Christmas. It's good seeing you too, foolish mortals again.
Oh,
You're the foolish one.
You're the foolish one.
You're the foolish
You're
one.
the foolish one.
Honk, honk.
Oh, so rude.
The beep, beep, beep. So if you're just, all right, who is joining us for the very first time? Who is this the very first Grim Up All Night watch party?
Merry Christmas from David, Isabel, and Zoe from Las Vegas. Hi, pumpkins.
David and family, hello. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Did we meet you guys at the meet and greet in Vegas?
We're going to be back in Vegas in a couple weeks.
We will be, yeah.
Yeah. January 8th, we're going to be in Vegas at Tom Devlin's Monster Museum because he is having a very special guest, not us, very special guest. They're signing autographs. You want to say who it is?
Oh, I don't remember his actual name.
Noah
something.
He was the main character in the Neverending Story.
Merry Christmas to you both. All the best for the new year. Thank you so much. I don't know what you're Cole. I'm gonna call you Cole because the last name says Cole. Thank you so much. Hey Paula, good to see you again. Hi,
Paula,
thank you so much.
Good evening. It was so great to meet you both at Season Screamings. Thank you for being so nice. No, thank you.
Hey, Atola Rock and Roller. I love that name.
Thank you for taking the time to come and say hi to us. Like seriously, it's the strangest thing. Because we got invited out by Season Screamings. This is the second time we've been there.
Yeah.
And they're amazing people. And they asked if we want to be a part of it. And we're like, hell yeah. So any chance that we get to just meet people who love our show or love the same kind of travels, we're all about it. Nerdy Nicole reactions. Finally got Super Chat to work. Hope you guys are well and Merry Christmas. Y'all made Phantasm Orlando extra special. Wishing you a lovely new year. Same to you and your family.
That is a really good question, Shannon. So the episode of Masked Singer that we intended was the one with the Queen of Hearts and
Banana Split. Banana Split got eliminated.
Yeah, and Queen of Hearts went to join like Team B or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
and you do see us for like a split second.
Well, we didn't actually watch the episode.
We were just told that we were seen in it.
So
yeah.
For those of you who watched The Masked Singer and seen us, was it a quick shot, or were we lucky enough to have one of those close-up shots on our faces for a moment? Exploring with Carl.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome to contact me on Instagram and chill at mine, and I'll take you around Ian Curtis's tour. Well, thank you. Fright Nights, South Florida Fairgrounds next October. Please check it out. Oh man. So I'm gonna say this. This year for 2021, our entire month of October, we were not in LA. We did it over in the East Coast. The entire month of October this year is going to be here in Los Angeles doing things. There's so much stuff to do. September, late September, we're going to be traveling.
Thank you, sweetheart.
For the entire month, most part, and then coming back. Robert Blick.
Yeah.
Scary Batman.
It was our first October living in LA, and it had been on my bucket list to see Salem for the first time. I'd never been. And we decided, you know what, hex with it. Let's go ahead and do it. And then all the things started popping up that were really awesome to do in LA that we were always wanting to see too. And it's like, oh, we live there now. We forgot.
Teresa, thank you.
About all those things.
Thank you, Teresa.
So we decided for this next coming Halloween, we're going to keep it local, show you all the cool things that LA has to offer, and kind of do like an on and off. You know, like 1 year in, 1 year traveling, 1 year in, 1 year traveling kind of thing.
Terry.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you, George.
Merry Christmas, Michael and Jessica. I'm a big fan and bought a t-shirt last year. You guys keep up the great work. We all love you guys. George, thank you so much. Yes, we are back.
I love you too.
And of course, 2022 is going to be even bigger and a lot of traveling. So we're going to do these as much as we possibly can. So keep that in mind. We are going to be, we're already booked up.
Congratulations
Through September. We have a lot of stuff coming.
Oh, that's cool, Nicole. We had a really great time there. It was well worth fighting the tourism.
Yeah, Daniel, Stevens.
Thank you, John.
It's okay.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So thank you all for the super chats. It really means a lot. For those of you guys who want to help but don't, just the fact that you were here saying hello means the entire world to us.
And the fact that you just watch our videos, honestly, you know, is a great help, obviously.
All the love that we get from you guys means the world. So, oh, shoot.
Haha. Oh.
It got really dark.
Power outage.
No power outage.
No.
We had the movie queued up, and I just kind of
the screen went to sleep.
So Angel asks, did your Saw shirts come in? Yes.
Yeah.
So the Saw packages, if you are a producer, have started going out. We still have a few more left that need to go out, but because it's over the holidays, some of you may have already gotten them, or at least you have emails with
the tracking
on it. Yeah. So keep an eye on your email.
A lot of you guys already know that I had a visit to the emergency room a handful of days ago. We don't know exactly what it was, but it was just really bad food poisoning that had gone on for a week. And my little body just got so worn out, and we thought it might be something more severe. And that was right when all the shirts came in. So obviously I had to heal and take some downtime, really. And then the convention was there, and I was still healing through the convention. Everyone was so gracious, checking in on me and making sure that I was okay. And I had my trusty Pedialyte next to me the whole time. I'm still drinking the Pedialyte. I'm still really on the road to getting better.
Happy holidays.
We don't know if it was listeria or if it was E. coli, because right before I got deathly sick, I had a salad, and they weren't able to get a proper sample to test to know what it was that I had. So I'm recovering. I'm good. I'm not in any harm. Just really getting things back to being healthy in my body and eating whole meals and food again. I'm on solid food now. So that obviously slowed down the production of getting the Saw packages out. And I do sincerely apologize, but not something that obviously could have been avoided or foreseen. So really sorry that these got delayed, and they got delayed during the holidays, which slows everything down so badly. But we are sending them out, and they're almost finished. Yeah. We do have a service that comes up and picks up the mail. And I think that because of the holidays, they're not getting scanned in yet, because it's literally Christmas. So if you already received your tracking number and it has not updated for you, give it a couple more days, obviously, because everything's closed. There's no workers around. So thank you so much, everyone, for all of your patience and sticking with us. We really do appreciate it.
So also, we use this time because it sucks that she got sick. But at the same time, it's a good thing because it's over the holidays. All of our family's back east. So we're here with you guys. We have some friends in town. our friends Matt and Michelle, who you guys have seen in a couple different videos. We're going to have lunch with them today, but we decided to stay home and take care of a bunch of things and run some errands.
Yes, health comes first.
We are in town till about January 8th. Like I said, we're going to be going back to Vegas twice in the month of January to do some filming and some other crazy things. But we have a lot of traveling coming up. So you're going to see a lot of videos here around town. Most of the time it's going to be me. Jessica's going to be home relaxing. I'm going to be going out filming.
Yeah.
She'll join me as much as possible. But we're going to be hitting the road pretty hard. So this is a great time to just relax and eat some cookies.
You eat cookies.
I eat cookies all the time.
Yeah. So I'm just relaxing, letting my body recuperate. It was some of the worst stuff I've ever experienced.
This is like the worst packaging in the world. Look at this.
Did it just break? Oh, I can smell it. That smells so good.
Darn right. I mean, the cookie, but it's gonna wait.
What is a movie that genuinely scared the heck out of you?
Somebody asked me that. Wait, somebody asked us, or you asking?
What's a movie that genuinely scared you the bejeezies out of you?
All right. So you guys can laugh if you want to. You don't have to. So obviously, when you're young, you see the first kind of scary movies. But shoot.
Thank you guys. Definitely am. Thank you so much.
So when it comes to horror movies that you like or horror movies that scare you, they always change. You know, you can ask that same question every single day and you have a different feel, right? So there's a movie that came out called The Descent.
But the caves.
The caves.
Yeah.
The first time I watched that movie, I was by myself. I had all the lights out, not even a candle lit. And I watched this movie in the dark, and I felt the claustrophobia in that.
I remember feeling that, and my anxiety got worked up a little bit, but I wasn't like scared. The only one that I can ever remember truly just giving me the freaking bejeebies, the only one to ever in the movie theater freak me out was Event Horizon. And later on, it would be Blair Witch when I was home by myself one night and I had these massive sliding glass doors that led out to the woods, that pitch black and you can hear all the animals and stuff and you're watching Blair Witch. I turned on every light in the house by the time that movie was over. I creeped myself out. I got myself worked up. Genuinely worked up. The first one for me, not the second one. Yeah.
There's a lot of good movies that scare you. And depending on what movies, like where you are at mentally at that time, things will scare you differently.
Jason. Yeah. I always just thought they were kind of cool. I was never really scared of horror movies. I was more like, how did they do that? It Follows is great. That's one of Michael's favorites, actually.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
See, so that should say something. I said one of the scariest movies for me. Anne-Marie Marino. So glad you're feeling better, Jessica. Thank you for keeping us Solo Mutants company on the Christmas Eve. Love you guys. Love you too as well.
So much.
I love the movie It Follows. It's a very atmospherical horror movie.
Hi, Amanda. Thank you, Love Bug.
The Descent. It's a movie that has a lot of atmosphere to it that's meant to scare you with its atmosphere.
It was different,
Those are the kind of movies that I love.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much.
It was really different, too.
Elvis Stooges, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Glad you're doing better. Jessica, how are you doing, Michael? Doing pretty good.
I'm doing better. I stay all nice and toasty. I got my velvet Killstar shirt. I love this thing. I love the embroidery. It just feels so nice. Okay, now I'm falling on myself, but I love this hoodie. I don't tell anybody, but I've kind of lived in it for the past 3 days. Hi, Chili.
Is that's what that smell is?
I'm clean. Rachel, hi, Love Bug. Merry Christmas to you too.
I got all these natural curls.
Chiquita.
And wavy shit.
Thanks, Pumpkin. Michael's growing his hair out.
I decided to cut the pomade.
Ooh,
just got so sick and tired of constantly working with the pomade. A little bit of change here and there, so I stopped the pomade and I just decided I'm just growing my hair.
I'm new to your channel as of October and first time live with you guys. Shout out from Ontario, Canada. Love you. Love your vids. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and New Year. Thank you so much. Same to you.
Thank you. And thank you, John.
Thank you, John. My science project. Look for this. Please, nobody can do this. What? What's wrong with your science project? Oh, dude, I can't help you with that. I've never built anything in my life, not unless it came with instructions.
All right, so somebody just said trying to be the Cure. That's a hell no. Not trying to
Did
be
he
the
wear
Cure.
stripes?
I don't know what he wore, but definitely
No.
not being the Cure. We're not Cure fans here. I'm sorry if you
We
like the movie
actually
The Man Who
aren't.
Cures,
I
but we don't
actually
like the Cure.
really dislike the Cure. Like ever since I was a wee baby goth in like the 90s, I have not been a fan of the Cure. Well, I don't. All my friends are always like, "Oh my god, I love the Cure," and I'm like, I fucking hate that guy.
Dan, the breaking the news, man. Merry Christmas. I
Oh,
got the tracking on my
pumpkin.
slot perks yesterday. Yippee. Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Dan.
it updated. Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank
so
you so
hopefully it
much.
started updating.
Thank you, Jess. I don't know if you got
Dan, thank you, and Merry Christmas,
we
my
were just
friend.
talking about
Happy
that earlier,
holidays.
Dan. I don't know if you caught that or not, but thank you so much. I'm so glad that your tracking is working. We just talked about that. Oh, he left me. Wow. No notice? No note? That's a fancy how do you do. Oh.
Ha.
I'm like Nosferatu over here, like, no, not more light. I didn't know what you were doing.
So, do you guys want to hear something a little crazy?
Oh.
So,
thank you,
we
Dustin.
have a
Thank you so
very
much.
different video that we're going to be
Thank
putting
you,
out.
Brandon. Thank you, John.
So, a company reached out to us.
George.
Well, Brandon, John, George, thank you. The Cure is trash. It's Friday. We not in love. Is today Friday? I don't have my watch on me. It is Friday, isn't it? I think it's Friday.
I can't believe you're asking me what day it is. That
So,
is
Amanda, Jessica, when you get a
hilarious.
chance, go get yourself a massage, especially some reflexology. I am an LMT. I promise it'll help. So
Okay, I'll look
basically,
into that.
Amanda
Thank
just
you.
told us she's a limit. Limit. Amanda, you're a limit.
I can't believe you turned the fan on and I'm over here like bundled.
We can't open the door right now. We need some like refreshing
blocked.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's blocked.
So the oddest thing happened
So
the other
strong.
day. We got an email from a company called Varla.
Oh, licensed massage
Varla.
therapist.
And basically, Varla makes a scooter, an electric scooter that
Feliz Navidad.
hold on. So it makes an electric scooter that goes up to 40 miles an hour that goes on the road as well as off road. And it's a pretty pricey freaking scooter. And they asked us if it'd be okay if they sent us one. And we're like, sure. So we got a scooter in the house. It's over there. It's charging. And there's scooters everywhere here in LA. So we're like, we've been thinking about getting one and trying it out.
I'm totally going to try
So we have a scooter. I rode it the other day up through the Hollywood Hills. I felt like a dork, but when I finally got a hold of it, I actually felt really cool. I was like zooming up through the Hollywood Hills up to the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, that was really cool, man. Like I mean, I knew that you were going to adventure a little bit. I didn't think you were going to get that adventurous, but I'm really happy that you did. This thing stands like a foot off the ground.
Yeah,
like you
it's
really got
80 pounds. This thing is 80 pounds. So what they sent us is called a Varla Eagle 1. So if you want to look that up, in the next couple days, now that it stopped raining, we promised them that we would mess around with it. We'd take it up through the hills, take it off roads, and give an honest review on it. And spoiler alert, they didn't pay us to say this or anything. You'll see it in the video.
It's pretty cool.
It's cool as hell.
Yeah.
And we might have to get a second one just so that we both can like ride and have fun. It's got some
Yeah.
So
It's
the
actually pretty
speed
neat.
limit it goes up to 40 miles an hour. I took it
Yeah.
30 miles an hour up a hill.
Good night, James.
So
have a good night. Merry Christmas.
we're going to talk about it all in the video coming up. It's not going to be it's going to be more of an exploring video. So of course we're going to do it like I'm probably going to be wearing the Scream costume, like dressed as Ghostface when we do it. Riding around Hollywood. So good luck with that one. But yeah. What you doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't
Matthew,
know.
thank you.
You don't know. No, like I don't know how to like go to someone's actual like page on YouTube. I'm really sounds so stupid.
For
but
what?
No, one of the people that said hi, her name was ASMR Halloween, and you know I'm addicted to ASMR, so I wanted to check out their channel, but I don't know how to find it.
So Nostalgic 91's like, get the scooter that Lance Stewart has. You know what?
Oh, thank you, Matthew.
Quite honestly, we don't really care. We weren't expecting to buy a scooter. Like, we were just looking at, they have scooters to rent along the street, and they reached out to us. And we're not big scooter guys, or we're not being like, you know, hey, we need this, we need that. This is just perfect to get around, and we're okay with that. It's street legal. It is what it is. They were kind enough to send it to us. They like our show, and we're gonna do them the favor of giving an honest review. Which, like I said, it's a pretty darn good scooter.
Now it's singing in my head. It actually is really durable. And we didn't really have to assemble anything, which is like
right out of the box. It
plus
came.
Points. Like, no complaints for that at all.
So a lot of people, if you guys are reading,
Trampy stamp.
are talking about a trampy stamp.
Trampy stamp.
Do you want to tell the fine viewers what the tramp stamp is during?
No, I forgot how to talk about it.
All right. So
take it away.
Tonight is going to be a little bit hard. If you are going to be watching the YouTube link for tonight's movie, and we click it all at the same time here in a couple minutes, we all should be in sync. But if you're watching it on Peacock or you're watching it on DVD and you want to know where we are at in the movie, all you have to do is type the word tramp stamp, like the little tattoo on the back.
Ha!
Feel free to scream it as loud as you want.
Yeah.
You might wake up your grandma or your little kids. We find it funny. But we will tell you our timestamp in the movie at that point, and you can always figure out where we're going to be. Are you guys going to check out Transworld in St. Louis in March? Yes, Michael Green. We are going to be at Transworld, roaming around with our cameras, and then our plan is to fly to St. Louis, spend about a week there, and then drive back to LA. Merry Christmas, Justin. Merry Christmas to you too, lad and lass.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Hi. Of course, that's okay.
So Andrew says, "Can you put a mirror?
Can
you put a mirror behind you so we can kind of see the TV?" Andrew, watch parties don't work like that, my friend. They don't. So, pinned to the top of the chat, there's a link, as well as in the description of this video. There's a link.
Oh, I'm never going up.
You can pull the movie up for free. Yeah. On your phone, on a tablet, on your TV. It's free on YouTube. Just type in Santa Sleigh on YouTube. It's free on Peacock. Type it in there. That's all you need to do. You don't need a mirror behind us or anything like that.
Feliz Navidad, Luisa Zuniga. Calm down, honey. Stop flooding the chat, please.
What happened?
No, just like every 3 sentences, they're flooding the chat. I'm going to have to put you in timeout if you don't stop flooding the chat. That's a warning for everybody. This really gets bothersome.
We love you, Mexico.
We love you. Feliz Navidad. Thank you so much. I've said it like 5 times, but please don't flood the chat.
Did you name the pumpkin?
It had its own name, matter of fact, which I don't know what it is.
Yes, OGP, we are going to be at CreepyCon. We are on the guest list. So if you go to the website, we should be on there with a whole bunch of other people. They are constantly adding people. So get ready. And we have 1 minute till the movie. Does everybody know where the link is? Pinned to the top of the chat.
I'm born and raised in
description in the below.
Yeah, I've never gone up in the arch through that. I hate that thing.
DevWax. Found your channel a couple months ago. Love you guys. Merry Grimsmas.
Merry Grimsmas.
All right. We got a countdown here coming up. Get the movie ready. Get ready to hit play. And Maria, it's not a poster. In the car. It's in the car. We just got back from a convention. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Someone was asking about shirts. So whenever we
we're going to talk about it in just a minute because we're getting ready to press play on the movie, and you can talk about it.
Okay.
All right. I'm waiting. We got to be official. It's like 10 seconds, 20 seconds. There we go. 9:30.
We
All right.
Chile.
The movie. Hopefully you're not watching it yet. Tonight's movie, Santa Sleigh. It's Christmas Eve. The Grim Life Collective.
Hi, Saturday
you guys,
boys.
each and every one of you, we love you.
Hi.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, hit play.
JP, there's a link tagged to the top of the chat. We'll be coming back to Vegas. We love to go to Vegas. So if you keep an eye out on like our social media and stuff like that, you'll see when we'll be coming into town, no problems.
No, Nerdy Nicole, there's really no real place to do a bulletin of where we're gonna be.
Aside from social media.
Yeah, so social media is going to be the place to go. So if you follow us on any social media, usually including on YouTube, that's where we're going to post where we're going to be. And then usually the week or two leading up to it, we post it quite extensively.
That is the nanny.
Yeah. There's a lot of famous folks here.
Oh, I had the Pedialyte burps. What was I gonna say? I saw someone's comment. I was gonna say something and I can't remember now.
Michelle says I remind her of a young Jim Carrey. I've never heard of this Jim Carrey guy. Who is this Jim Carrey? Jim.
You wouldn't know the name.
Jim Carrey.
Oh, my hair is so wet.
Thank you.
I don't know what it is, but like almost every time, if I'm either A, not eating on a chat, or B, have just come out of the shower before a chat, I don't think it would be the same. Like, my hair is always wet when I sit down.
Can I interest you in a cookie?
No, thank you.
More for me.
No, thank you, son. Yeah, we don't do things like that, Salty Writer. We were just discussing earlier that we don't loop it through our feed because we use a lot of different free streaming services. So you'll never have to pay for the movie that we're watching with you guys. And a lot of times people prefer to just put their Blu-ray or DVD in to watch it with us as well. So we leave that option open for everybody. Plus, you need a lot more equipment to do that actually than we have. So this way works for us. It's just
a lot of
easy.
people just do a Twitter watch party where they say, hey.
Yeah. But then you can't talk to us like this. No. Young Tom Hanks. Well, that's a first. I didn't know that like it just started out like one song. Oh, he's so small. Donkey kick.
Death by eggnog.
Gross. I don't think it would be that hard to get your hands. I don't know. I've been good. I don't think the Santa much cares.
So Ismail. So you need 2 devices.
Ashley, hi Lapa.
You can watch us or you can watch the movie. Or if you have 2 devices, your cell phone and a tablet, or
sorry, I was watching the movie there.
Your TV, pop up YouTube somewhere, and then you can put the movie up, and then you can watch us and the movie at the same exact time.
The rain has been crazy here. This is actually the first time we've gotten to experience it because every time it's rained in California, we've been out of town. Except for the first week we moved here. It rained like this. Thank you, Crystal Lynn.
We like keeping them separate. So that way you don't have to always watch the movie if you don't want to. Some people don't want to watch the movie. Some people just want to hang out.
No worries. Yeah, that's why we do it the way we do it. Everyone prefers something a little different. We try to accommodate. So this just ends up being the easiest thing to do. Deck the halls.
You did say you were gonna sing a Christmas song.
This wasn't it, but since it's on, I'll sing it. Well, I guess I just did, so. I'm a magpie. If this song comes on and I know the song, chances are I'm going to sing it. Apparently, right now, I refuse.
You know what we're gonna watch after this, though?
What?
So after this, when the watch party's all said and done, we're watching Krampus.
Well, that's right.
The spooky Krampus.
The only time I've watched Krampus is around the holidays, so it's been so long I've kind of forgotten it. But it's a good movie, though. It was a really good movie when it came out. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Geek Mia, you should know better than that because I'm about to put you in timeout if you say things like that. Not cool.
Oops. Dropping stuff.
I feel like Krampus tends to be a go-to one for a lot of people around the holidays that watch horror. But growing up, I actually grew up on a lot of musicals. So
Wait, you grew up on musicals?
My mom loved musicals, so she'd play them all the time, and I had a fondness for them too. The whole song and dance, ladies and their pretty outfits, So the two that I remember mostly growing up with that had to do with Christmas were obviously White Christmas and Meet Me in St. Louis because a big Christmas scene happens in that one too. Hi. I forgot what I was going to say. But then, a lot of people associate other movies with Christmas because a lot of the network television growing up, because you didn't really have cable and there was no streaming, they would play one of the big saga movies that they could play all day to keep you interested on their channel, right? So
did you just say saga? It's pronounced saga. Saga.
So,
come on, give it some class.
A lot of people like Star Wars was a big one for my family. They played it during Thanksgiving. They played it during Christmas. I can't think of what else was a major Charlie Brown, obviously, stuff like that. So what were some of the Christmas movies you guys grew up with? Because my brain is blinking. Yeah, Meet Me in St. Louis. What did I say? I probably said something so different.
Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Scrooged. Yeah, Scrooge is a good one.
One of my all-time
National Lampoon's, obviously.
One of my all-time favorite Christmas movies is It's a Wonderful Life. Just love that movie.
Lord of the Rings. Yes, I love it.
Class. George, you got class.
Please. Oh, someone's trying to say hello. I brought both of these giant stuffy pillows from... One of them came with us home from Salem, actually. And the other one, I think, came home from Orlando. But they both came in the same suitcase because it was one trip. Actually, I got him right before we came home. This one I got in Maine. So this would have been around the time that we had visited Ed and Lorraine's graves. And if you guys are familiar with the video, you'll remember my Ernest Scared Stupid or Ernest Saves Christmas. I always loved Ernest. I had kind of a breakdown at Ed and Lorraine's grave because I was feeling some kind of way in my feelings. And because I was having such a hard time, Michael saw this in the window and I stopped in my tracks and I made a little squeaky noise. And he was like, yeah, go get it. And I was like, no, it costs too much. And he was like, yeah, no, whatever, go get it. Ooh, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do that. I love them equally. Although I might love him more. I'm not sure yet. I try to prop them up, but they don't want to stay. Live in harmony. All right. They're up there. Oh. Oh, I definitely don't do eggnog. Yucky. Oh,
I like
thank
eggnog.
you so much.
You know,
Thank you,
there
Ronnie.
was a period of time where I used to make my own eggnog.
Oh.
You know what I remember from being a kid? One of my earliest Christmas memories. For when the month of December hit,
Mm-hmm.
my mom, she used to they used to publish in the newspaper the Christmas specials that were going to be playing,
Oh,
like
God,
the date
right.
and the time, and she would cut it out and she would tape it to the side of the TV.
Oh, what was that called? The book that you had to get that held all the channels and the showtimes.
It was readers, no, there's TV Guide.
TV
But this wasn't that. It was
Guide.
it was actually in the newspaper, and she would
Yeah.
cut it
No, I know what
out,
you mean.
and she would tape it to the side of the TV. And like every night or in the weekends, we would go look at that and see what Christmas specials were on, and we'd watch it. I don't know why. Like it's one of those
No,
things that
it's really
people don't do
coming
anymore,
back.
right?
One of my favorite things is because of things like Netflix and Hulu and all the streaming services is I love to go through and find some of the Christmas episodes of things like My Little Pony and How to Train Your Dragon and things like that. You know, it's not a classic, but I love those little one-off episodes. You know, like Shrekmas and things like that. I always really enjoyed finding like the holiday episodes to like popular animations and stuff like that. That's true. There is a lot of Christmas in Chucky. You're right. It happens during Christmas. Can that be considered a Christmas movie?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going for it. Yeah. Why not? I remember that, Jim, the Norelco Christmas commercial for the Ragers. Yeah. Man, like everything is so different now with like the internets and the interwebs and streamers and whatnot. Like growing up before the digital age definitely was a completely different experience. Imagine what it was like in the 70s. I wasn't alive yet.
So IKCS, would you guys ever consider a meetup video with Sean Clark? Well, Sean Clark and us, we've become friends, and we've
Sean's a
actually
great guy.
been talking about doing a collab video at some point. The only problem is we're having a hard time
Schedules.
finding. Yeah, he's a busy guy. We're busy people, and then we're also we have a hard time trying to decide on what's the perfect video to do. So
I call those his ducktails.
was people talking about my hair frizzy. I just got out of the shower,
Yeah.
so it's like
Someone said they called those his horns.
who, me?
No, I lost it. But I was like, yeah, I always call them your ducktails because it's like looks like a little duck butt.
Quack quack.
Quack, quack.
Look, hearts.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? It's the ring light is in the shape of a heart. Yeah. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you. Doing much better since being in the hospital. Definitely on the mend. Getting lots better. I've got this wonderful man has been taking care of me and has always done an amazing job. Couldn't ask for better.
That's me. The Cookie Monster.
Yeah. Oh, the Muppets Christmas Carol. Yes, yes. I live in Muppet. Like, my thoughts are always occurring in Muppet. Like, Michael's always asking me, like, what music am I dancing to in my head? Because, like, I'll just be bopping around the house or whatever, right? And it's not that I'm exactly dancing to music. It's I'm walking in Muppet. I do a lot of things in Muppet that probably don't seem like I'm doing things in Muppet, but I actually, in my head, I am. Yeah.
Thank you, Joan. I look younger with my hair like this. Well, here's the thing. Like my hair, because of always being like, see how it's like growing right there? Because I always have my hair up in pomade and slicked back. So I just got out of the damn shower. Then I had a hat on to do this. So my
Michael
hair,
is a
I'm a
very
bit of a
wonderful
mess.
husband, yes.
I'm a what?
Wonderful husband.
Oh, thank you.
You're a fantastic partner in crime. Muppets rule. Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. I feel like I've always been the only one who didn't really like Charlie Brown growing up.
I'm not a Charlie Brown fan.
I never latched on to that one. No.
Show you him.
No, I don't have it anymore. My
She
nails are
lost
gone.
it. So
yeah.
Jessica and I, she just took her nails off, but
Yeah.
we both had our ring finger painted pink because as spooky as we like things to be, we also like the color pink.
Yeah.
So ring
Like a
finger,
lot.
marriage, pink.
Pink. Yeah.
That's why.
I had long nails up until recently. You know, I had my big black nails, and I had this nail was pink. And so the ring finger, we usually do one color for each other, and I'll let him choose the color usually. And he chose pink because I started taking him in to get manicures because he's one of those people. He doesn't bite his nails, but he tears them. Like, do other people do that? Do you tear your nails? So his fingertips were getting, just all torn up and everything. And I was like,
IKCS.
we're going to get you manicures. You're getting manicures. And I started having him get, what's it called? Gel, so that it would harden the nail and he can't tear it. So he actually has nails now. They're very nice. And we're going to keep with it because it's actually worked out. Plus, now look at how pretty his hands are. Well, they were pretty before. But look how pretty his nails are. And we would match if I hadn't taken mine off. But I was overdue, so they just fell. They fell off. Ooh, Ichabod. I love watching Ichabod
It is
any
relaxing,
time of
Christina.
year. Yeah. Manicures are so relaxing. I think this was the first time you got a pedicure too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somebody asked what our
He said
favorite
the same thing to his toes.
what our favorite Muppets are. Mine is
Ooh.
Uncle Deadly. I love Uncle Deadly.
That's so hard.
Jim Neely says, "What's your favorite Christmas song?" Mine is "Carol of the Bells." Mine is the last song you hear at the end of the season.
I don't know if I can pick. I don't know if I can pick a favorite Muppet because that's like picking a favorite child, and I don't know if I can.
Yeah. So Dan, Michael, it's awesome that IMDb puts our name alphabetical on their website for the producers. So every name is submitted to IMDb. They take forever.
Yeah.
To
they have their own process.
Yeah. So there's a couple of names that are still not showing. I can see them because I'm the guy that created it all, but it's not showing it all. But eventually it should pop up.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas, definitely. I think you can play that one through Christmas and through Halloween. It kind of like lasts you from like Halloween on through the new year, I think. And they kind of sneakily did. Oh, dude, Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow. I love anything really Tim Burton has done, but Sleepy Hollow has like, I don't know, a little bit of a special place for me for some reason. I don't know if it's because it's just so dark. I love the deep contrast, but also like that classic pumpkin that's like the main picture, and it's so perfect and I just die for it. Mariah Carey is the devil, but you know what? I can't stop singing her Christmas song. It's addictive. And then there's the one that started on the commercial. I don't even know what commercial it's for, but every time it comes on, I sing it. Every time. Thank you, Dustin. That's very sweet. Oh, my nose tickles because my hair won't leave it alone. I might actually be cutting my hair. I'm having like is this my midlife crisis where I'm so frustrated at all times with the length of my hair that I'm considering cutting it. But if I cut it, don't freak out. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it like short, not like a pixie cut, but I would probably do it like to maybe here or like here-ish. Because it would be just easier for me to manage and wouldn't like get on my nerves all the time. I've never cut my hair short and I'm like terrified, guys. It's so stupid, but I am terrified to cut my hair. And I feel like I should just get it over with so I stop. It'll grow back, right? It's so damaged right now. It'll grow back. And I'm just, it irks me 24 hours a day. I hate having hair. Does anyone else hate having hair? Is it just me? Why are you laughing at me? That's not nice. It's not showing on the outside, but I could see it. I have the wife vision.
I'm just looking at on my side of the screen. There's nothing over here. On your side of the screen, you have these like these characters.
It's empty. Your side's empty. Oh.
It's okay. See, look, Matt says hair grows back. Do it.
Hair does grow back. No, you know what? That's Michelle. You know how I know? She called me girl.
Oh, shit.
Do it, girl.
Michelle.
That's me. That's how I know it's Michelle.
I was going to say, wow, Matt, you're sounding every time I see Matt, I'm like, what's up,
Yay.
girl?
Do it. Chop it? All right. I might. I was actually going to do it when I got out of the shower tonight, but I wanted to dry a little bit before I did it. Like, you know how you're supposed to do, you know, a good handful, you know, at the bottom. I never trim my hair. It's been a long time running. I'm probably just going to do it to, like, I don't know, here. And if I don't like it, it'll grow back.
Right.
You know, like, it's not like it's going to be a permanent decision.
Unless, without realizing it, you have some sort of weird, like, disorder that your hair won't grow anymore.
India. I thought I said Indiana. Hi, India. Have some weird disorder where my hair doesn't grow back. Why would you say something like that?
Because I'm the thinker, and
not nice.
No, I think you should always do whatever's gonna make you happy.
I know. I hate. Yeah, Jackie gets it. Yeah, mid back is really annoying. Like, it's just always in my face, and it gets like stuck in things. It like honestly gets stuck in stuff, man. And I don't know. I'm at that point where like it really gets on my nerves. It does look very pretty. It does. I know it. Everyone's like, no, don't do it. You have such beautiful hair. Don't do it. And I'm like, I know it's pretty, but it's pissing me off. So what do? I don't know. Is this what it's like to be a girl? Do all girls think this? Do guys go through this too? Like, help me out here, guys.
I'm just watching the madness unfold. That's what I'm here for.
I think I'm just looking for support. I don't know.
I think you should do it.
I probably will.
I think you should.
Like tomorrow.
And it'll grow back if you don't like it.
Yeah.
But you know what? You might absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So
I've never done it, so I should just stop being a baby and do it. But it definitely gives me a lot of anxiety.
Ashley Osborne says, do it. It's fun. A lot of people don't know this, but whenever you do cut your hair shorter for the first month, it actually sings to you.
On the stereo. See, Anna gets it. It's annoying as fuck, but like it's pretty. A lot like women's clothing, right? Am I right, ladies? Am I right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. I had a sip of your Monster and look what happened.
I don't know why you did it, but you did it. And I'm just sitting around watching the craziness happen.
Oh my God. I'm terrible. I just really want my chapstick. My lips hurt. Oh yeah, metalheads know what I'm talking about, man. Oh, that's so sad, Wing.
William, I can't believe I missed you guys in Chandler. Come back to Arizona Goth Fest.
Goth Fest. Hey.
Yeah, we talked to them about it. You guys rock. Thank you. Thank you. We know about Goth Fest. I don't know if we're going to be there. We're going to take a look. Johnny F. Face. Do it. You want to be one of the cool kids, don't you? Hey. Jared's daily vlog. Hey, sorry I missed y'all in Arizona, but I did get your shout out. Yes. Hope to see you at the AZ Goth Fest.
From the family that came to visit, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. Aw.
So we did a meetup in Chandler, Arizona, just outside of Mesa, Arizona. And everybody in Arizona is amazing.
Thank you, William.
We had such a blast. So thank you, William.
Always
thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
We can't wait to go back to Arizona.
My shirt says Killstar.
For Pedialyte to Monster. That's exactly right. That's
Where's
Jessica.
the R? There it is.
Can we donate? You sure can if you guys want to. We always hate talking about this kind of thing. A lot of people, you'll watch all these videos on YouTube and they're like, all right, before we get into the video, subscribe now, hit the button, ring a ding ding. We don't really like doing that stuff. If you guys like the show, just being here is awesome. But if you want to, there's super chat. Feel free to super chat. In the description of all of our videos, you will find ways where you can be a part of the Grim Life Collective by donating, buying merchandise from our official store, which is closed right now because we're getting inventory. We can't keep t-shirts in stock.
We do have them.
We do have them, but not many.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of meet and greets and a lot of traveling. We take our store with us. When the store is closed, we are traveling.
Yes.
We get emails a lot of people saying, hey, when's the store? Can you please let me know when the store
reopens?
If you follow us on social media, every time the store opens back up, we post about it.
Yeah, there's just no way for us to personally go through and let people know individually that the store has reopened. It's not going to happen.
Excuse me.
And if you use our email for that purpose, please stop. We just can't get back to it. We're usually on the road. We're trying to run business from the email and things get lost and jammed up. And then, it just adds to the stress. We wish we could keep everything open and flowing as best as we can, but it just doesn't work that way. I do have a lot of shirts that I'm about to add to the website very soon. Thank you, Ed. Hi, honey.
New Jersey is spooky in all itself.
I can tell you I am already out of few sizes and colors.
We'll make it to New Jersey soon.
Yeah, I don't know what they are yet, though, so you'll just have to check the website when it goes live. We want to do the Salton Sea.
Yeah. We almost stopped. So we met up with David Copperfield the last time we were in Vegas, and on the way back, we were going to stop at the Salton Sea. Boobs. And we had to get home, so we had to bypass the Salton Sea, but we're going to be going back out that way in about 2 weeks.
I'm waiting for the boobs. Boobs! Oh, I saw some. Oh, I remember.
Ho.
What the fuck, bro? Mistletoe. I mean, although I wouldn't chance it. David Copperfield, let me tell you, that man is like on at all times. He's really sweet though, and he's just very charismatic. So, thank you, Matthew.
No, hold on a second. So Matthew, thank you. I says I only watch the videos with you and Jessica, both of them. Love your camera work, Michael, but without Jessica, it's not the same. She is wonderful. I'm gonna say a few different things. First off, thank you. If you're watching our channel just for Jessica, this is not the place for you. If you're watching the channel just for me, it's not the place for you. This is a channel of both husband and wife and our travels and the things that we do. Sometimes Jessica can't make it to certain things for health reasons, so a lot of times I go out and I explore and do the videos myself to constantly keep it going, because this is what we do all the time now. Also, we've kind of been getting some slack lately because people said, wait a second, we're doing filming locations that aren't horror. Once again,
I didn't come here for this.
These are adventures of a married couple that we're just documenting our travels, things that we love and things that we want to see.
Cool
so whether they're horror or whether they're Disney, they're not always going to be what you want. They're the things that we are experiencing in life.
Like every episode. I mean, I don't know if anybody could even possibly like every episode. There's sometimes when he wants to go and do content that I'm just not into, so I'm like, I'll stay home.
And I bring this up because we get a lot of messages from people that say Jessica sucks, don't put her on the channel. And then we get a lot of other messages that say, Michael, you suck. We're only here for Jessica. You're useless. We just want to see the pretty girl. And
or
it's
people who tell me to shut the fuck up. Like someone just told me to shut up and chat.
And it's just, I get it. haters or people like certain things and stuff like that, but like you have to always remember that this is a married couple, not a dating couple, not brother and sister. Some people have called us brother and sister.
We don't look related.
We're a married couple exploring the world. That's it.
We don't even have the same color eyes.
Variety is the spice.
Spice. It's the spice.
But thank you for watching the show. But I'm just because the point I'm getting at is if you're not watching the show for it in its entirety, you're kind of cheating yourself. You're missing out. It's what's a better way of saying that?
Everybody definitely has their own likes and interests, and I'm gonna say there's no wrong way or right way. Honestly, you like what you like, and you watch what content is good for you. You know what I mean? If what has us both in it together is what brings you comfort, that's great. But to go to an episode where we put in 5 days of traveling, maybe just to film that one thing, but I'm like behind the camera doing different things, and so Michael's in the forefront. Man, that just like kind of breaks my heart a little bit, to be honest, because we put so much work into a lot of what we do. But I'm not going to tell you that there's a wrong way or right way to do it. I mean, you watch what's good for you. And a lot of people will rewatch the same episode over and over because there's something about it that brings them comfort,
Well,
and that's okay.
I like to think that people are watching the show for the locations, for the stories. And I mean, I get people are there for us too. But, and we bring you guys these locations and these stories and these videos because they're stories that we want to tell you guys. We don't like, we say this all the time. For those of us who are close to us, the less that we have to talk, the less that we are in the video, the better the video is to us, because we want the location to speak for itself. So it shouldn't matter if I'm in it or if Jessica's in it or one of us is not.
Adventure. I think is the whole point of what we do.
You should be in it for what the camera is seeing, and only what the camera. Everything else is just special.
But extra. At the same time, we've had this conversation before where we realize because we do put out so much content that it's almost kind of like watching a reality show where you do get attached to the people in it, for sure. And so it becomes more about the people on these adventures. And that's why I keep saying there's no wrong or right way. I know for sure when I watch some television shows or even reality shows, I might get bummed when someone's not in it for a while or something like that. And we understand that has a feeling of like that too. It's definitely not intentional, but we understand that this is how, we're in your lives like every day.
Boo.
Boo. Man,
all right,
these ugly mugs.
All right, ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be weird for a moment.
Thank you, William. We've heard about Jerome a lot.
So imagine a married couple is at home. Thank you, William. Is at home watching our channel in bed. They go to sleep, they leave the TV on, and our videos play throughout the night. And they wake up, and there we are.
Like we've been transported?
Like we were like
sucked out of our lives?
No. We're like they're on TV still. Oh. And it's like we were watching them all night long. Behave.
Oh, thank you, Teresa.
Behave.
Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa.
We don't mean to sound like we're ranting at you or like talking down to you or anything like that. I hope you don't take it that way. It's a question that piques a topic for us for sure.
And it's we're not mad. And please don't be mad. All I'm saying is, just keep an open mind and watch the channel for what it is. If you're watching it for just her, well,
I'm probably in the background or like fucking off and playing with bugs. He asks me all the time. He's like, "You want to come and be on camera with me?" And I'm like, "No."
The weirdest comment, the most uncomfortable comment, and the thing that automatically gets you banned from the Grim Life Collective's world is, dude, your videos suck. I'm only here for the girl. Does she have an OnlyFans? The moment we see that, and we see that a lot, you get blocked.
Yeah.
100%, and you don't exist to us
Jessica,
anymore.
You are precious, and I just adore you. Mike, I love your narration and the passion you show in each of your videos. Sending love and hugs to you. We thank you so much, Pumpkin. That's so sweet.
Thank you, Stormy.
We definitely both bring something a little different.
Yeah.
But this honestly started as Michael's love child, and I was just fortunate enough to have met this beautiful man and to have the same passion as he does, and want to be a part of what he had already created.
Disney
He'd
way.
been doing
Thank you.
The Grim Life Collective for years before we met. Hi, London. And I just thought it was like the most greatest thing on the planet. And you know, it really hurt me when to see his exes and some of his family at the time and friends like just tell him to stop doing it. It was a waste of his time and things like that. And I was like, fuck that, man. I'll do it with you. This is awesome. I'm not really a fan of being on camera, but I'll be behind the camera. You know, let's go on adventures. And that's how Grim Life became what it is today. Yeah.
Honk, honk.
And we love you so much.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you. Pow. Santa just killed Jesus. Awesome. That was great.
Matthew Brown, I guess that probably I don't know. Sorry. If I misunderstood or if we took that wrong, sometimes it's the curse of text messages.
We hear a lot of weird commentary sometimes. I think we kind of steamrolled into something we've been hearing a lot today lately that's been a bit of a frustration for us.
It's nothing against you. We just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page. That's all. So you're good. And I do apologize if I misunderstood. And as I was talking about it, I was like, maybe I should just shut up. Like I did misunderstand, but. Yeah, so thank you. Seriously, though, thank you.
And this whole time your tag been out. Ooh.
Oh, man. It's all right.
Area 51. Let's get arrested.
The Crystal Bar official. You guys are amazing. I know you. Your videos are awesome. Keep being spooky, but you must come toward the UK. We are coming. Plans. We are planning. Somebody asked when the next location is, the next video. Because Jessica's out of the hospital, the holidays, and the rain, we haven't been able to film anything the past couple of days. Although tomorrow, a new video is being filmed.
Want to see my wedding ring? It's a coffin.
And mine's just a regular silver band.
Yeah.
In the next couple weeks, you're going to see a lot of famous graves and a lot of true crime locations, both very well-known cases as well as some unsolved murder mysteries that we've been working on. So keep an eye out for that.
Do you like it, Adam? Look how soft and fluffy.
It is very fluffy.
He's like, no gel, eh? I actually love his hair without gel. It's naturally curly.
Oh, yeah. Look at this thing. This is
well, it's only you always brush out the curl, so it's really wavy right now, but it's so soft. You never let me touch it.
I hate this. See this right here?
Oh, thank you.
See this oceanic wave? I hate this oceanic wave.
Hair. My hair is wet, fresh out of the shower, and I'm straight as the fucking board,
I got a giant forehead. But look at this. Look at this. I'm not going bald, but look, I got this like hairline like there's like
someone just got killed with a menorah in a deli. That is
that's the dude from Warehouse 13.
Oh, so rude. Dang, Santa. He's going after all religions.
I've been seriously debating a new tattoo lately. Not going to tell you what it is, but
go for it.
Got some more tattoos coming.
Go for it.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. Tramp stamp. It's okay, Dave Brewer.
Oh, that's the first tramp stamp we've heard.
Well, at least the first one that we noticed.
We get a lot of so yeah,
38 minutes, 45 seconds.
We're still going to do the one on the throat, but he's considering one like up here. Like a temple-y. Like, what's it like up there? Yeah.
Eat here, get gas. I love that sign.
Uh-oh, do you believe in magic? You know. Eh? Any ever thought about getting a mohawk like Scott on tape?
No.
I thought about it.
You want to get a mohawk?
No,
Jessica thought about it.
When I was in my 20s. Honey, I'm 40. Oh yeah, Paula, you did say that you had some of my hair on you when you left. That was awesome. It's really yellow right now. I haven't dyed it. So, it's so sad. So there's this awesome horror themed hair shop up here called, I think it's Little Shop of Horror, a Little Shop of Hairdos. Horror Shop of Hairdos. I can never get it right. I'm so sorry. And the day that I went into the hospital, we had an appointment and she was going to bleach my roots for me and color my hair. So that's why it's so bleached out right now. And like, it's so like almost blonde. Because I was supposed to go in that day. And
Did you say appointment?
Our schedules are like so.
It's appointment.
Appointment. All right. We always have trouble linking up with our schedule. So we would love to go there and then meet up with them again and do a video on them because they're such sweet people and their salon is stunning. Oh, sorry, burpees. And so that's why I look like this.
You look beautiful.
How old is Grim?
What? How old am I? 27. 27.
Wait, that makes me 25.
No, I'm 42. 42.
Going to be 42 or already 42?
I am 42.
Oh. I'm going to be 40. I'm going to be 40.
Papa Shom, we can't tell you where we're going tomorrow. We're going out filming. It's a big secret. You'll see it when it goes live.
Beauty must. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, sweetheart. Bobby Mackey's. Why does that sound familiar?
I've been to Bobby Mackey's Music World in Kentucky. Is it Paralee, Kentucky? Yeah. Paralee, I think. I think it's Paralee, Kentucky. I was there many, many years ago. I'd like to go back at some point.
Oh, that's cute, Ruben. I never thought about it that way. I'm 31, my Halloween year. 31 is the Halloween year. I like that. I never thought about it that way. My 30s, wow.
You know, I feel like I'm eternally the age of 17.
Right?
I don't feel any older than that.
Same. I started getting like the hintest of like
Thank you, Ronnie. Wilder, Kentucky.
And
Thank
I
you, Big
cried for a week. I was like, oh no, I gotta start taking care of my skin now because I never have ever in my whole freaking life. You know, I don't wear sunscreen. I don't wear moisturizer.
Baby, if you want, I can slack you like a business card. That way you will never age.
I mean,
you will be slacked.
I'm not against it. Okay, guys, don't come for me. Like, but in the future, I like have always wanted to get my lips done, and I might end up doing it. I'm getting like.
Wait, are you gonna get your lips to look like this?
No.
That person?
No. It's just that like my upper lip has always been like really thin, and I've just always wanted to like balance them out. Like, I don't want to be like, you know, I don't want to have giant lips or anything like that. But I always wanted to like
laminated.
Like fill in my, because especially when I talk, look how like thin my, I hate it.
Your lips are not thin.
Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Papa Sean.
Honestly, if I hadn't said it, you guys probably wouldn't even notice. Like it is so slight, but I would notice it.
Did you say slight? It's pronounced slight.
That's what I said.
That's what I said. Right, Ashley Osborne, do what makes you happy.
Gets me.
Here's the thing, guys. Got one life to live.
Yeah.
One life to live. And when it comes down to it, the only person that can live your life is you. And if you're not doing what makes you happy and not harming other people in the process, then you're not living.
Yeah. Plus it doesn't last forever. It's not like implants. It's not that stuff that kind of can really wreck you. Nothing like that. It's just like hyaluronic treatment that they do that plumps it up for like 6 months or something like that. But basically it's like getting the bee sting effect, but it's so minor that if I hadn't said anything, you guys probably would not have noticed it.
Deep thoughts with Michael. Hedy Lamar, why can't we be happy as we are? Well, that's kind of funny that you say that, because if you're happy as you are, then you're happy. We're not cookie cutters. Different things make different people happy.
If we were happy as we were, I wouldn't have green hair. I wouldn't wear makeup, although I haven't in a really long time.
Dustin Fraser asks, hey, Jessica, what did you and Michael think of Ghostbusters Afterlife?
Ooh.
Well, let's start off by saying this. We saw Ghostbusters Afterlife in the famous Chinese Groms Theater in Hollywood Boulevard, and the director was there on stage doing a Q&A that was broadcast to all the IMAXs across the country. Well, we were actually in the theater with him, and it was amazing. I cried, I got excited, I screamed, I laughed, and there's a scene at the very end that has to do with a god that I was very happy with. What's up?
You look like a moose like Sam Winchester. You're a goth moose.
I'm not goth, and I'm not a moose.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, that made me so happy.
What's a better theme park, Disneyland or Disney World?
Oh, that's hard.
Disneyland 100%.
They have such different feelings going to them. It's not about the rides. It's not about multiple parks and things like that, because Disneyland only has the 2.
A goth hamburglar.
Most of these people probably don't even know what a hamburglar is.
Oh my god. So I saw a comedy skit or something. I don't know where it was. So I'm going to paint the picture. I don't know if it was a meme or if it was a comedy skit where the guy was like, he walked into a place and asked where Grimace was. And they're like, I don't know who Grimace is. And he's like, what do you mean? He works here.
Right. Right. There was a...
Oh, new Ghostbuster. We watched the new Matrix last night.
Yes.
The new Matrix.
I love it.
I liked it. I did not love it.
Ooh, you get filler? I want to get filler. I want to do it. Yeah. I also want to get implants, but like I'm too scared to go under the knife. I have wanted implants since I was like 17 years old. Like my entire life. You guys know I'm breast obsessed, right? Like I am. What's a good obsessed word for boobs?
Boobies.
I am boobies.
You're
I am boobies.
You're booby sensitive.
I'm. Yeah, I can't make it work. But since I was a kid, I'm too terrified to go under the knife, and one of these days I may end up doing it. But it's like a fat transfer or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking in my head. Hi, Sylvia Rose. Hi. Hello, Kenya. I literally just waved at somebody and said hello to them in my head. Now I was like, oh, they can't hear me. Boobatized. Yeah, that might be a good one. I think a lot of girls go through that. Like, I'm not afraid of needles or anything like that. Yeah, that's why I say breast obsessed, because like it kind of rhymes, you know. I don't want to be like plasticky where they're like, you know, too big for my body kind of thing. Just I've always liked the aesthetic. I've always wanted to be bigger than I am, you know. I think a lot of people feel that way about different parts of their bodies. No shame. But yeah. I'm just no, it has nothing to do with the Kardashians. I'm just saying, if you see something about me change in the future, don't come for me, okay? Because I just want to be happy and I have body dysmorphia. Suck it. Oh. Yeah, Lindsay, a lot of girls I know actually have had breast reductions throughout their life too. Yeah, it goes both ways for sure. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
Teresa Puller, yes, we did. You keep posting it, and it keeps getting capitalized and stuff. Yes, Teresa, we did.
Oh my God.
It is what it is.
What was I saying? Yeah, Elsie, I feel the same way. The upkeep on it is what bothers me.
You two are awesome. Keep it up. Do more Alien Adventure vids. Loving the Area 51. It's funny you say that, Blaine, because we do have a couple videos coming. One of them.
I do say a lot.
One of them we're trying to make some magic happen with the story that this movie is based off of. Fire in the Sky. If you haven't seen this movie, it's an amazing alien abduction story based on a true story.
Hi, Scotland. Oh, that's so cute, Mary. She says her cats heard the noises. Now they're on her lap looking at the laptop like, what is happening?
Travis Walton.
It is I. Hello, cats. Now that I have your attentions. Revolt! Revolt!
Have you guys seen the TikTok video?
Oh, so many new Blu-rays.
The cat that looks like he has 4 ears.
He's so cute.
I want this cat.
There's been art with that kitty cat. I think even the guys up in Salem have done artwork over him. I want to say. We did not, Crystal Bar.
But we have heard
that we were right.
That it was removed. That we were right and that it was removed. They did a lot of renovation and they dug it out. So it's gone. What we hear.
Oh, yeah, the real mom. Yeah, okay. I remember that now. Hi, England. How you doing? I know I don't need plastic surgery. Nobody needs. Well, some people.
Dustin is 100% about you not changing anything about you. He wants you to be the way he wants you to be.
Tough noogies. I like changing myself.
It's all about what makes her happy and what makes her feel good about herself.
I just got a bunch of colored contacts too. Ooh. And fake teeth. Oh, I need to do that.
Which is funny.
It's fun
because her fake teeth are like
demons
with black gums.
Yeah.
You monster.
Oh no, it's a monster. It's Eddie Monster.
Oh God. So our booth at Season Screamings was across the hallway from Butch Patrick, who was Eddie Munster, and got to say hi and certain things like that. But there's a video on, I don't know how to find it, if it's easy to find, but there's a video. There's a video on YouTube of this woman showing a video of Eddie Munster without costume.
Hi, Roman.
And he's like, that's Eddie Monster. It's the cutest thing in the
right. So she's recording the TV.
Yeah.
It is, yeah. What was it that he was in? It was like, was it a special or just another movie he'd done or something? Or another television show?
I mean, he's an actor. He was just in a different TV show. I can't remember what it was, though.
Oh, that's right. You had been wearing colored contacts in a couple of the videos, hadn't you?
You just never know what's going to pop up in the videos. Yeah. We have many masks, both Jessica and I.
Now that we know his prescription.
Yeah.
Now that we know his prescription, we're going to start ordering a bunch of colored contacts because they're so fun. It's so fun, you know? Hi, Black Mandalorian.
So I got, obviously, glasses, but then I went and had my eyes examined to get contacts.
Very true, Cassandra. I am always very unapologetically myself because I don't know how to be any other way. And quite frankly, I can't keep it from coming out. It does what it will. It does what it will. Unscripted.
And whenever I say I'm just sitting here watching the madness unfold, it's true.
Yeah, but you married it on purpose, so neener.
Oh, I love it.
I've read contacts. I don't think you have read yet. But
no, I just have one pair. I'm a simple man. I like the white contacts. That's it. Just the white out.
Oh yeah, that happens so often with the glasses. That's one of the reasons why we're starting to look into like playing around with contacts.
Yeah.
Just having a bit of fun, you know. Oh, that was his sister. I thought it was his wife. Yeah, I didn't know he had siblings either. We kept calling her his wife.
Oh.
Ouch.
Well, Ashley, Ashley says, my 2022 goal is to not give a shit about what others say about me, be unapologetically myself. There's a certain sense of freedom in doing that. That's really, really nice. Especially in today's day and age, the world that we live in, it's happening right now. as long as you're not hurting
Be.
anybody else, be whoever the
Yeah.
heck you want to be. And you know
Yeah.
what? Just have fun with
Thanks,
it.
Glenn. And the thing about, like, you know, especially for us, because we do live our life very publicly in the public eye. And we always, you know, request to respect our privacy and things like that. But everyone, you know, is in the digital age. People can comment what they will, wherever they will, and which is fine. But you know, being yourself
It's happening, Dan.
unapologetically does
It's
not
coming.
mean that you won't receive feedback that might be hurtful.
Yeah.
And the best thing that you can do is just take it at face value and take it no further than that and be
Thank you,
like, that was
Shannon.
a thing and they don't agree with how I feel. And that's okay. That is okay. It is okay for people not to like you. It is okay for people not to like what you do, because not everyone is going to enjoy what you are, who you are, what you do, or your life choices. And you just got to be, that's what you have to be okay with. That's what you have to make peace with, because we get a lot of anxiety. You know, whenever we upload a video, it's that whole, you know, they're all going to laugh at you, you know, feeling. And so every time before we hit publish, you know, we get a rush of anxiety and things like that. And, you know, sometimes wonder if we did a good enough job, or, you know, if people are going to be full in the contents of, you know, either commenting on something I said or my outfits, or, you know, if he messed up a name, or anything else very personal for that matter, you know, that had nothing to do with the video at all. So best thing you can do is just say, you know what, it's okay that you don't agree with me, or it's okay that you don't like what I do, because I like me. Thumbs up and chew up. What else can you do, right? Am I right? Don't try to please other people.
So-
You'll waste your life.
At the very beginning, when Jessica and I first got together and we decided to start really delving into videos, one thing I always told anybody we came in contact with who said, I love your videos or I love your adventures, I said, listen, all we're doing is trying to make each and every day as interesting as we possibly can.
Mm.
And that's the goal in life. Keep it interesting. If something, do you ever get that feeling? If you have a movie collection, we've all been there. Have you ever sat down and you have 500 movies surrounding you and you're sitting there and you go, I can't decide what to watch. I don't know what I want to watch.
All the time.
Right?
All the time.
You don't want your life to be like that moment. Go out and buy a new movie. Watch a TV show that you've never seen before, or you know what I mean? Do something a little bit different. Don't watch a movie. Get up and do something.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't want your life to be that there's nothing for me to watch, but yet there's so many things around you. Does that make sense? It's a good analogy.
I mean, I feel like we always kind of struggled with, I know I struggled with this a lot. So I've always been like gothic, whatever, darker. I wear a lot of black. I have darker taste in things, music, fashion, whatever.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
But at the same
Christmas
time,
Eve.
I love like the baby pink aesthetic, like the pastel goth too. And like I struggled with that. I always struggled because some people will pick on it, you know? And it's like, oh, you can't be goth and wear pink. And it's like, well, I'm not really trying to like be goth. I'm just doing what I like, and it falls into like a subcategory or genre, and that's cool, you know? But like I feel like for one of the first times I can openly say I love Hello Kitty, and I love that little fucking cat, and I love
Thank you,
pink,
Ricardo.
you know, and I want to incorporate that into my house and just be me. And I felt for like the longest time I was afraid to say things like that because people would always pick on it. It's like, oh, of course you like Hello Kitty, you're a girl, or oh, they're stupid things. And it's like, if you don't like it, that's fine, but don't pick on somebody else, you know. There's going to be people who are going to be judgy and make comments in every single topic known to man, you know, and just do you, boo.
Boo!
Boo! Yeah. Hello Kitty kind of was the original goth, yeah. Hello Kitty's like a guilty pleasure. I love her. She just makes me happy.
Who?
Matter of fact,
I like Kuromi.
I love Kuromi. Love Kuromi and my melody. I actually love Charmy Kitty the most. Charmy Kitty is Hello Kitty's cat. Hello Kitty has a cat. Oh, don't get me started. Like a cinnamon roll. Love cinnamon roll.
She does love cinnamon rolls.
No, cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. Batman Returns is the shit. I love it. Just do you boo. You used to play guitar.
Yeah.
Right?
I haven't played in a long time.
No.
It's all right. There's a lot of things that I don't do anymore that I used to do. And things change.
Little baby Bubby Bub's Pinky Toe Show. Dude, that's a long name. I have over 100 original Nintendo games. I'm always satisfied playing any of them. That's crazy. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, there used to be a Sanrio shop right next to where we moved into here, and during the pandemic they closed down. I was so upset because I got so
right here on
happy.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah. I got so happy thinking that I was going to have a Hello Kitty store right down the street. But I have something just as cool. I have a Daiso, which is a Japanese store. And even today, I went in there and spent $30 on all Hello Kitty stuff, little tiny things for like the kitchen and stuff that I really didn't need at all. But I was like, oh, look, I want to have a pink kitchen. I like the idea of having a pink kitchen. Yeah. That's where I'm going. I'm going to get a pink toaster.
And today we picked up our Christmas dinner for tomorrow. So we don't do birthday cake. We don't do like ice cream or anything like that. Every holiday we cook the best steaks that we can buy. And instead of going out and ordering them, we get them, we cook them ourselves. So tomorrow night is this good steak night.
Oh, I thought Canada had Daisos. Because Daiso is really, I think, only in New York and LA. And I grew up in like middle America and Florida. And we had a beautiful Hello Kitty store though in New York. Wonderful. Speaking of Hello Kitty, I finally just a week ago got to buy off eBay, of course, like the purse that I have coveted for like the last 10 years because I couldn't afford it when it came out. That happened to be sitting right next to me. Wait, where's the? I think this. I don't know which face goes which way, but yeah.
Oh my god!
I show you close up. Hello Kitty. Yeah. And then the inside is pink and doesn't really show much of anything, but that's for that one. This thing's huge. Look. Bye, face. You could hurt somebody with it. This is a bowling bag. Giant.
I make some pretty damn good steaks.
Yes, you
I feel like the last time that we had. Oh man, well, yeah. So, what a question for you guys. This is going to get loaded in here for those of you who are having Christmas dinner tomorrow with family or by thyself. What are you guys having? What's some of the Christmas dinners that you guys like? Honest answers. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna whatever. But like, what are you guys cooking for tomorrow for Christmas dinner for yourself or for your family?
Really quickly before it runs off my screen, LC, we actually did get to go to Die With Your Boots On in Salem. So they opened a second location and it was really close to the main strip of stores. It was like one street over or something.
Well, there's one on the wharf. We didn't make it to the wharf. We went to the one that's near the Witch City Mall.
Yeah. And we kept going back because we loved it so much, and I'd be like, I need to buy something from you. I love you so much. Chicken parm. And then we got to meet the owners who were like really sweet people, and we just stood around and like chatted forever. And it turns out that they were a fan of the show, and I was like, well, I'm a fan of you though. And they were like just so sweet, and it was a husband and wife team too, and that's what makes it so much sweeter. My nose is so cold. It's so cold.
It looks like a lot of people are having some really good meals. Like some people are going all out.
Ooh, honey baked turkey.
But don't get me wrong. As fancy as some of this sounds, somebody's getting McDonald's.
I like McDonald's.
McDonald's is freaking awesome. So don't feel bad about that.
I want a Happy Meal.
You ain't getting no Happy Meal.
That's rude.
No.
Wow. I've never heard more hurtful words in my life other than you can't have a Happy Meal.
No. You know what? You're going to get an unhappy meal.
Like a goth meal?
No. Just unhappy, meaning you're not going to get one.
That's mean. So mean.
It's all right.
I love when they do the Hello Kitty Happy Meals, actually.
Yeah, you ain't getting no Happy Meal.
Seriously, have you ever heard more sadder words in your life aside from you can't have a Happy Meal? Like, I'll cry right here. I will cry on the spot.
Michelle said that she'll get you a Happy Meal. Okay. Girl, that was Matt texting that one.
No, she My mom just went into the emergency room. Was that yesterday? Because she had this really bad bruise and she was worried that it could be a blood clot. And because she's on like blood thinners and things like that, and things can go wrong when you have that. So whenever she told me that they did all the blood tests and everything turned out fine. Hi, Sweden. Hi. She
How's
said
the
that
fish?
She was leaving and heading home, and I was like, you deserve a Happy Meal, because anytime we got sick or had to go to the doctor's office or it landed up in the ER and we were on our way home, we always got a Happy Meal to like make you feel better because you've had this like really hard experience and stuff like that, or if you weren't feeling well, because you always had to have chicken nuggets. Chicken nugget make you feel better.
Somebody said get the nuggets. It's turkey related. It is nowhere near related to anything that was alive once. She does like her chicken nuggets.
I like my nuggies.
We don't go all the time, but if we do decide to do fast food, we try really hard to go to Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's so cool. See, next time you guys hop in, tell them that we said hi and give them a high five. Say, Jessica from Grim Life Collective wants to give you a high five through me. Bam. For Die With Your Boots On.
Oh.
I can't remember their names, but they were really sweet, and they didn't even say anything until we were leaving, and they kind of like said it like offhanded, like, hey, by the way, I love your show. And we were like, dude, I could have given you a hug like so long ago, but I didn't want to be creepy and weird with a stranger. But you're already a part of family, so get in here. Oh, who am I kidding? I hug strangers too. So because I was trying to eat some really bland and safe
we are
foods,
Christina. We are In-N-Out Burger fans.
After getting out of the hospital, they kind of broke down a list of things that I should eat that were going to be gentler on my stomach as I start to, get onto solid foods again. And as my fun food that like kind of gave me a feel better, whatever, while we were at Target, I got the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. I'm not lying. I did. And I've never actually had them before in my life, or at least I don't ever remember them. And I kind of feel silly, but like they're tiny chicken nuggies. How can you can't be sad if you're eating a dinosaur chicken nugget. You can't be sad if you're like biting the head off a stegosaurus. Right? T-Rex, this ain't your day. Yeah, like I hear a lot of people had them as a kid, and I've actually never had them. At least I don't remember having them as a kid. If I did, it was like those like children's meals that you pop into the microwave, had like a penguin on it, a blue box.
Quack. You know what kind of fish sticks are the best fish sticks? Bandicamp. Bandicamp.
Hey, Daylight Spook. Hi, Hot Bun.
Thank you, Daylight Spook.
See, everyone says Dino Nuggets for the win. Right? Ooh, favorite dipping sauce. Usually I go for like sweet and sour, and I think he always goes for like barbecue.
Me? I love a barbecue.
Yeah, but if it's like Chick-fil-A, then it's Polynesian.
I don't do any sauce at the Chick-fil-A, but if I did a sauce, it'd be a Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
I also eat my salads dry, by the way. I usually don't use salad dressing at all. I usually don't use dipping sauces, and it's a texture thing.
My two favorite things to dip food in is
Oh, but there are people
barbecue
who love
sauce,
ranch.
barbecue sauce, and ranch. It's the only two things that deserve to be dipped in my
Micro
book.
meals, yeah, man. Yeah. Kids cuisine. That's what it was. Kids cuisine, man. Hi, Austin. Hi. Dude, we're getting really nostalgic in here, and I love that about when we all get together because you don't know what the topic is ever going to be about.
Speaking of,
What? What are you going to bring for show and tell? Oh yeah.
speaking of things that are nostalgic, if you haven't seen this movie, you need to. This is the 4K release of a movie called Summer of '84. It's an amazing movie. If you're a kid in the '80s, if you grew up in the '80s, this movie is going to speak to you. It's basically a movie, like a thriller about a serial killer. But how many people? So I was telling Jessica about this. Growing up, me and the neighborhood kids, we would grab flashlights at night and play Manhunt, which is basically hide and go seek.
What did you call it though?
I don't remember what we called it, but here they call it Manhunt, where it's basically hide and go seek with flashlights, and you have to shine the flashlight on the person, and it's played around the neighborhood at night. So if you haven't seen this movie,
hi Sharpest,
you need to. Summer of '84. Watch it. It's amazing.
I never
4K release.
I
This is
never
a special
played
edition.
that. I know that we played things and whatever, but I never played anything like Manhunt where we had flashlights and stuff at night and we'd go running after each other. Probably because I grew up in like literally the woods when I was like a small child, and then when we moved from there, we moved into more of a city setting. I never really lived in the suburbs.
Spot
very
on,
much.
Manhunt.
Yeah.
So this is the second, maybe third time that we watched this movie. We found out that they released it on 4K, and it's a special edition. Like it wasn't in stores; you had to like buy it online, and it's a beautiful set. And check this out.
Tag. Okay, yeah.
And the entire time that we were watching it today,
Thank you, Dima.
I felt like a little kid again. Thank you, Dima. Look at this.
Forget about the insert.
Yeah. So inside, they have it's a little milk carton. A little milk carton with the missing photo on the back of it.
The missing ginger.
Yeah. So in the movie, basically, it's these kids. Basically, it's a movie that takes place in the '80s, where in this town there's a serial killer that's been killing these little boys, these kids, like teenagers, and a group of teens, kind of like Stranger Things, thinks that their next door neighbor is the serial killer. And the entire movie, they're trying to figure out if he is or if he isn't. It's a great movie.
Is he with or is he with my baby?
It messes with you. And what's really cool about it, it's not your Hollywood production, meaning the good guy always wins. The bad guy always loses.
The ending will mess you up.
Yeah,
and that's all I'm going to say.
It's messed up.
I'm not going to give any spoilers on this one. It's a very good movie. It gave you really, really deep nostalgic feels. If you like throwback films, this is a good one to see.
Summer. Oh, upside down. Summer of '84.
We just got that one in today, and we had to like immediately play it.
Popped it right in.
Oh, thank you, Lily. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm getting a lot better. I am. People Under the Stairs. Woohoo! Which I believe is being remade.
They're talking about it. Good old Jordan
I don't know
Peele.
if they started filming it or not.
Ricardo.
Oh, thank you,
Extra
Ricardo.
money for your next trip. Can't wait to see what adventure awaits next year. We got some amazing stuff coming next year. I'm talking like road trips. We spent our last trip in Vegas. I'm not going to tell you about it. It's behind the scenes of Grim Life Collective. But our last trip in Vegas, one of the reasons why we went out there, I feel so weird saying this. One of the reasons why we went out to Vegas last time, this past trip, is because of business. Hey.
Thank you, Marta.
Setting things up for
I don't eat the Jello.
2022 and the future of the Grim Life Collective. Hey, we got clays. So you're going to see a lot of trips coming. There's a movie that came out and called 1984. 1984 was a messed up year.
When are we going to get another Friday the 13th now that the court crap's over?
Probably never.
Is it settled? I didn't think it was actually settled yet. I haven't kept up on that, but I feel like that's always like something going on.
Patreon Live soon is going to be coming.
Mm-hmm.
Make an announcement for it. It'll probably be right after Christmas, between the sometime before the first of the year. So next week.
Yeah.
The new Chucky season. We haven't even watched the first Chucky season.
I didn't even know there was a new one. No.
I heard it's good, but honestly, just a little too busy to sit down and watch it right now.
Sleepaway Camp was a doozy, they said.
Was a doozy.
A doozy.
Have you guys seen the light switches? The light switch plate that you put on your wall, and it's Angela standing like this.
Oh my god!
And it's the little.
Yeah. I have. Yeah.
Has your sack been out of your sight at all?
Can't say I've seen that one from Disney, no. Do you have a favorite childhood Christmas memory? Hi, Belgium. Hi.
I remember one of my earliest Christmas memories is I was really big into like Skeletor growing up.
Me too.
And I remember my mom and my dad got me a Skeletor mask and like an armor and a sword. And there's even a picture of me somewhere. I don't know if I have it or if my sister has it, where I'm wearing the Skeletor uniform standing in front of the Christmas tree.
We liked Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills was awesome.
Yeah.
Although I was getting really annoyed.
Roadhouse. Yeah.
I was getting really annoyed with Halloween Kills, the saying Halloween evil dies tonight.
Yeah.
Evil dies
annoying.
tonight. I was like, seriously, man.
I haven't made jewelry in a while. I kind of need to get on that. We've been on the road or traveling a lot, and I really do want to get around to making more of it. I kind of haven't had the time. Sorry.
No Jomo. Just liking it.
I can't think of. I've always had issues with my memory. My memory is a bit deteriorated more than I would like to say. But one of the things that I actually remember is at our elementary school, they would do this thing because it was like one of those schools that's like one floor, but it was like wide, like it was very big. And they would hold this thing. It was also in the middle of a cornfield, like literally. I don't even remember what they called it, but they would line up tables all down the corridors, and you could either buy a little thing. It was a place where like you came with your parents, obviously, but it was kind of a way of helping small kids
Night Radio
get more involved in Christmas at the time. So this would have been in late 80s, early
Happy
90s.
Halloween and Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays, Digital Dobby.
Well, late 80s for sure, actually. You could buy your dad like a little screwdriver set, things like that. There are small things that were really cheap for us to do. But you could also do like activities like make ornaments. And the one that I actually remember making was they had a little heart-shaped piece of clay, and you would pick a design that you got to make with your fingerprints, which would be like a snowman or a squirrel. Those are the only two I remember because those are the two that I did. So I got to do one where it was my pinky and my forefinger or whatever, and I did a little bloop bloop, and I got to make a snowman, and they drew around it. They drew the scarf and the hat and things like that. And then I did a squirrel in red, and that's the biggest memory I have from around Christmas time. And I still have it, as a matter of fact. My mom, I had it forever in my possession, just I don't know why. And I gave it to my mom a couple years ago, and she still gets a little weepy over it, which is so cute. That was a little long-winded, but that's probably one of my favorite things. I always thought that was stuff. And like decorating the tree, I always had a lot of fun with doing that. Planet Ludwig. Hi, Han Bun.
Thank you.
What's in the box?
I don't know why I thought that like I'd be able to like find that picture.
Oh my god. Not all your pictures are even in there. What's our signs? I am an Aries. I was born April 3rd, 1982. Michael is a
Look at that
Cancer. He was born July 12th, 1978.
So Jesus, God, no.
Was that right?
No, 1979.
Oh, fuck me. I always think it's 79, but then I go, nope, that's where you're wrong. It's 78. Ugh, you're like a little cowboy without pants.
That's right. Little cowboy without pants.
Little cowboy without pants. That is cute.
Here's me afraid of the Easter Bunny.
Weren't we all? I screamed. I remember screaming. That's awesome.
For some reason, I know that I organized these. I thought maybe I had it up at the top.
Oh, Graham, you're like my birthday neighbor. Is that how they say that? My birthday neighbor. Oh man, that's like some really cheesy, what do you call it? Credits music.
You're right, Tom. I'll never find a picture. You know what? So follow me on social media. Tomorrow for Christmas Eve, for Christmas Day, I will find that photo and I will put it on my social media of me in the Skeletor costume. Yeah. I do believe it's in this box. I'll find it and I'll post it on Instagram tomorrow.
I think there's more
Twitter
pictures.
And stuff.
I know where tomorrow are. Hi, Chris. Hi, honey bunny. I'm so glad that you love that. That was like a week in the making. Like 5 days out in the rain for that video.
Yeah. We are finally home, Chris. Finally home. Resting up and gearing up for another really big trip coming up soon. So just taking it easy.
Yeah. Getting all better.
Thank you, Jim.
With the help of all your love. What are my favorite crystals? I don't know if I have a favorite. I've always been in love with moonstone, though. And labradorite, or labradorite, depending on who you talk to.
The movie's over, Shannon. It's in credit mode.
I love garnet. Also like the gothic stones, you know.
Crystal light. I like crystal light lemonade.
Yeah. What was it? Obsidian. I know that's not technically a stone, but I have always loved the idea of obsidian, that it's only created from volcanoes. You know, this volcanic glass. I just think that's cool as shit. I would love to have something that was like made from obsidian.
All right, guys. It is getting a little late. It's 11 o'clock here on our end, our Christmas Eve. We're gonna get off here, get a little bite to eat, and go ahead and watch end the evening watching Krampus. Somebody asked which Krampus it was. There are a lot of Krampuses out there. This is one that came out a couple years ago. It has Toni Collette in it.
I think it's one of the only major production Krampuses, and it's just called Krampus. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna be watching that, and then we are gonna be tomorrow's Christmas Day. Like I said, I'm gonna post that picture of me as Skeletor.
If you can
Christmas.
find it,
I'll find it.
For it. Yeah.
Or I'll post if I can't find it. I'll definitely post a Christmas photo of me growing up. And do you have any here?
I don't have very many pictures at all. No, I might have to ask my mom for something.
We got to get a hold of your mom to send us one. So
I'll look. I mean, it's very possible that I could have something. Yeah, because we used to go to the mall to get those pictures with Santa. You know, I'm sure there's something. I'm sure
we'll find some. We'll make it fun.
Yeah, it might not. I might not have it. My mom might have it, and if she has it, no one knows where anything's going to be. I don't know where my stuff is.
With that being said, happy holidays to you and your family.
Happy holidays.
Happy meal time.
Happy Halloween.
We love you guys. Thank you for being here. Next week, we should be in town again, so we're going to announce our next movie this week. So see ya probably next Saturday.
What?
I don't know.
I
Next
wasn't listening.
weekend. We'll announce it probably Wednesday.
Bye, Australia.
Till then, happy Halloween, Christmas time, holiday, spooky time. Boo. Boo boo.